Talani Person, and I hope all is well with you in spirit, in soul, and in body. I had the opportunity to speak to a group, and I'm sharing life principles along with my personal story and giving examples how I moved my life forward. And there was a person in the group that was debating me and becoming agitated about the information that I was presenting. I said a silent prayer for them and I moved the group forward. Now, the reason why I did this because I knew that their mind was closed to whatever I had to say. So it was no point for me convincing them, but to be concerned or making sure that I can serve the people whose mind were open. And I have to admit that I used to be that way. And I know that that is what contributed to my anxiety, my depression, and living in this ignorance of not knowing how I was created, which was really destroying my soul. You know, the scripture says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And the truth is, God really wants to advance every human being life. He wants to advance your life. And he sealed the deal when he made a promise for you to prosper, the blessing, empowering you to prosper in whatever you put your hand to. But this is really connected to you knowing God's plans for your life. So you think of a pole or a rod, and on one end there is the blessing, God empowering you to prosper. And on the other end is God's plans for your life. How do you close that gap? Bring the two together. And that is through personal growth. And personal growth comes through an open mind. So you have to ask yourself, how do I expand my mind in knowing God's plans for my life? How do you do that? And that comes with your will. You have your mind, your will, your emotions, your will, that determination, that focus to know God, to know who he created you to be, to know how to use a gift and talent that he gifted you with, and to know how to serve the people that he called you to influence. This all comes with your will to know. And what does that truly look like? You just have to ask yourself, do I really have the will to know these things, to expand myself in God's knowledge? Because scripture says that God's thoughts are higher than your thoughts and God's ways are higher than your ways. So how do you get to this space? It's when God gives you an idea, vision, or dream. As I always say, the first thing he is doing is really offering you the opportunity to be the best version of yourself, to tap into that hidden potential that you never seen or no one else has seen. But what he's doing is taking you outside of your comfort zone. So you have to step outside of your comfort zone to expand your mind and to grow. And when you do that, you put your self in this space where you're vulnerable, you're in unfamiliar territory, but most importantly, you're in the position to expand your mind. So I want to share with you two things that you have to do to stay in that position to expand your mind, and that is be teachable. When a person says, I know, especially when it comes to that vision or executing God's plans for their life, that is like a red flag. And the reason it's a red flag is having an I know attitude really suffocates your vision or God's plans for your life. It really puts you in a position where you are stuck. But when you're teachable, you open yourself to receive knowledge, because God is going to put people in your path that may not look like you, talk like you, may have different political views than you, but he's bringing them in your life to give you knowledge. And the second one is investing in yourself. You have to invest in yourself to expand in this knowledge. So I want for you to ask God, where do you want me to invest in myself? It can be your time, it can be a mentoring program, it can be investing in any type of skill to enhance it, investing in learning about a new venture, a business that you wanting to pursue, whatever it is. Those two things, being teachable and investing in yourself, put you on the path to activate the blessing, connect to God's plans for your life, and you prosper in whatever you put your hands to. So I want to just challenge you. I hope this encourage you and to inspire you to be teachable, invest in yourself, to expand in God's knowledge and plans for your life. And when you do that, you prosper in whatever you put your hands to. So I challenge you to continue to own your truth and live your vision. Blessings.